Welcome to our channel. Hello again. My name is Debbie and I work with my husband Mark to refinish, repurpose, and restore. We have found a house in Pentwater, Michigan that was built in 1894 in need of care and a whole lot of elbow grease. Our goal is preserving a piece of the past for the present and the future. If you didn't see our second video, which was a walkthrough of the first floor of the house on 268 Park in 2011, I will attach a link in the box below. Starting in the main hallway, you will be coming up to the second floor. Notice the lovely red carpet. We found out later that the second woman of the house, Beatrice Yeager's favorite color was red. To be consistent with the rest of the house, there was no light fixtures, but on the positive side, this staircase was wide with large oak spindles and oak trim. The first floor to the right, when you come up the stairs, was the master bedroom with a full bath. There is the original oak trim intact in this room, along with some 60s wood paneling on the wall, and a 60s aluminum window was installed. A nice surprise across from the bathroom was some beautiful deep oak built-ins, as well as the door that leads up to the attic. Yes, there were big glass mirrors on two of the walls. We found out that there was a dance studio that was rented out this room sometime between the nursing home closure and Mrs. Yeager's death in the early 1990s. The striped wallpaper isn't bad by itself, but combine it with the flower wallpaper and the blue carpet, and it becomes a little overwhelming. There was a blue sink and a blue bathtub. Not sure why the toilet was white. We know that the blue bathroom fixtures were put in after the Yeagers moved to 268 Park Street, probably around the 1960s, because this was a very popular mid-century color. The closet had a pocket door made out of oak, and when you went inside the closet, it was lined with cedar, and the cherry on the top was a built-in on the back wall. This was quite a surprise for the era that the house add-on was completed, which had to be the early 1900s. Looking down the hallway, you can see lovely 80s carpet on the floor. The walls are down to lath, no light fixtures, just light bulbs. There is a radiator, which is also disconnected, and at the end of the hallway is another bedroom that has no carpet, but hardwood floors. So we're hoping there are hardwood floors under all the carpet upstairs. The room had plaster walls, the wood trim was painted peach in the room, and the door was red. This room did not have a pocket door. In fact, it had no door at all, but it was another walk-in closet with a pine built-in, similar to the master bedroom. It also had a 60s-style aluminum window and a light bulb hanging from the ceiling. The room next to the master, which had become known as the red room because the trim was all painted red, the carpet was red, had all the plaster removed and was down to lath also. My granddaughter Maddie said that the upstairs didn't have any skin. It was down to its bones, and the fireplace mantle had been removed, and there was a 70s ceiling fan. The radiator in this room had been removed also, but there were two beautiful leaded glass windows and the tall old window to walk out onto the porch on the left, which I unfortunately didn't get a picture of. The doorway in this room to the right goes into the makeshift kitchen, if you've ever seen one. The floor had the pitch of the roof. There hadn't been enough thought or care even to make the floor level. This was added on in the late 80s when the house was divided into small apartments. The bedroom across from the red room had its wood trim painted white. There was a Berber-type carpet and in a very unusual closet. The top of the closet is quite deep, but the bottom of the closet is fake. There was another 60s aluminum window, but this one was actually trimmed out with wood, and there was a walk-through closet from this room that goes into the second bathroom for the upstairs. The beautiful second bathroom, there's carpet on the walls, was partially on the floor also. The brown sink goes well with the Harvest Gold toilet, and the MacGyvered shower was quite unique. There must have been a washer and a dryer up in this bathroom. There's a utility cupboard and a dryer vent. This window did not open. The best thing in this room was the old light fixture, which was a lot like the light fixtures out on the porch. Exiting the lovely bathroom, you go down a narrow hallway and past the servants' stairs, which were very narrow and steep. Nice 60s light fixture and a car freshener hanging from it. I do believe this is OSB. Not sure what it might have looked like during the Sands era. The small kitchenette was very functional, reminded me of something you would find in a cottage on the lake. The first renovation that was done after we bought the house was the removal of the lovely 60s lamp, because everyone whacked their head on it as they went through the kitchen into the added 60s mid-century living area. This room was huge with a bar, the step-down living area, crude built-in window-type seats, one built-in flower box along with aluminum trellis, and there was a combination of knotty pine and a very ridged paneling. The carpet had seen better days and was a type of Berber also. This room had its own heater, which was nice if it worked, and this whole area was like walking back into my mom's home in the 1960s. We haven't even gotten started on any of the renovations, so there is much more to come. And I hope you enjoy our perfect imperfections. And if you like our video content, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I thought I would take a couple of minutes to provide a historical perspective of the previous house owners. As I have told you in a previous video, Gardner Sands died in 1929, just before the stock crash. This is the story associated with his death that I read in some of the family papers that were shared with me. Gardner and Olive spent the winters in California with their youngest daughter's family. It was while they were in California that Gardner suffered a heart attack and died, but this is where the story actually gets good. Gardner was golfing with his lawyer and doctor. He had just teed off, and his golf ball flew down the fairway, landed on the green, and rolled into the cup. A hole-in-one. The friends that were golfing with him were so excited, and when they finally turned their attention to the man who made the great shot, he was on the ground and unfortunately passed. But what a way to go. Our goal is to post every Tuesday. Due to Grandma Week and a bad storm that knocked out electricity and internet, I have fallen somewhat behind though. We hope you have a blessed day, and we hope to see you in our next video.